Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing vegetarian baked penne pasta. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we have 8 ounces of cream cheese, 1/8 of a tablespoon of onion powder, 1/8 of a tablespoon of garlic powder, 2.5 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. We're going to mix all this up to make an Italian herb and cream sauce to put in the baked penne.
So you want to blow your cream cheese out, soften it up till it's good and salty, mash it all up, mix it all in together.
Try that. I like it. All right, guys. So we're going to start making the meat for this mixture. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give a nice little dose of EVOO to my pot. I'm going to combine Impossible meat, that is 3/4 pound Impossible meat, to 1 roll of savory Impossible sausage. Also in this pot, we're going to put our 4 cloves of diced garlic, our yellow onion, and we're going to take it over and cook it off on medium to high heat. Okay guys, now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we've already got our pot of water going. I've already added a little bit of salt, a little bit of EVOO so the noodles don't stick together. I'm going to put in 20 ounces of penne noodles to the boiling water. In the frying pan, I've got the Impossible meat, the Impossible sausage, the onions, the garlic, and some EVOO. And we're just going to get that good and browned off and let the onions cook down. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add our pasta sauce. About 24 ounces. We're going to add our cream cheese mixture. And when you put this in, you only want to use about 3/4 of the complete mixture. So for this, I'm going to mix in 3/4 of this mixture. And if you haven't tasted this stuff yet, this stuff tastes really absolutely amazing. And we're just going to sit here and mix all this in. Which we have found we prefer the Impossible meat over the Beyond meat, and it's just a matter of taste and preference, just like any other recipe. Now, as you can see, it's got a nice light red, creamy texture to your sauce. And once the noodles get done, we'll mix it all together and put it in a pan. So now that we've got our pasta cooked and draining, we're going to add in 1/2 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese into our meat sauce. We're just going to get that in, get that nice and ooey gooey goodness spread out through that sauce. All right, guys, now what we're going to do is we're going to combine our meat sauce, our penne, some more cheese, and then we're going to pour it into a baking dish. So my first step, I'm going to take the penne, get it right back down in there. We're going to take our meat sauce and just pour it over the top. And give her a good general stir, you know, make her good and ooey gooey goodness. Get all that good ooey gooey goodness going. So now I'm just going to get in here and give her a good stir in the mix. Pull her off the heat because she's wanting to continue to simmer and continue to cook. Now, we're going to mix in the rest of this Italian cooking cream. Get all that goodness up in there. As you can hear, we've got the puppies with us today, and they're wanting to play while I'm doing this, while I'm cooking us lunch. All right, now that that's all good and mixed up, as you can see here, don't that look so good? Oh, if y'all could smell this. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna set this off to the side. I'm gonna bring in my casserole dish. And I'm gonna gently, without burning myself, pour this in to my casserole dish. Oh, don't that look good? Smooth her out there. And then we're gonna smother it with cheese. Take our dish and kick out. Now this is just some shredded mozzarella cheese, nothing fancy. And then we're gonna put this in the oven at 350 and bake it for about 20 minutes till it's nice and golden and bubbly. All right, guys, look at that already. Don't that look so good, guys? I'm hungry looking at it.
It smells really good.
All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in the oven. The oven's set at 350. We're gonna pop her in there and let her bake for about 20 minutes. And no, we are not covering her up. I'm just gonna let her get ooey gooey bubbly goodness. All right, guys. We're gonna make us up some Italian bread.
Oh, I'm just eating butter. I'm just sitting here eating butter.
That's cream cheese. It ain't butter.
Oh, okay, good. Pretty sure it just tastes like butter.
All right, guys. So, this is what you get when you cook with your husband. So, I'm gonna slice this off. I'm gonna do diagonal slices so we'll get a better bread, a more presentable slice of bread. And I'm doing about three quarters of an inch slices on this bread. This is a fresh French loaf that we picked up this morning when we went to the grocery. And it ain't gotta be perfect. You know, you can use French bread, you can use white bread, wheat bread, whole bread, any particular bread of your choice. I just decided to go with the French loaf.
Well, then I'll eat all the food before you finish.
Yeah, he was seriously over here digging in the pot of leftovers that would not fit in the casserole dish. So I've got this already cut up and laid out. I'm gonna spread some nice garlic butter over top of it that we picked up today. So all I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna spread a nice little garlic butter over the top of this bread. And we're gonna slip it over here on this flat pan. Just let it toast off. You know, little does he know, turnabout's fair play. And I'm gonna get him just the way he got me. Oh, hey, darling. Good to see you come back around the corner. But yeah, I'm just gonna slather these up real good. You know, I didn't go too fancy and make my own garlic spread this time. I just decided to pick up some store-bought stuff, but it'll be just as good.
Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop that in the oven and go ahead and let that cook off with the rest of the casserole.
Guys, you should see this ooey gooey goodness going on. It's so pretty. All right, guys. Here it is, right fresh out of the oven. All right, guys. Our bread has finally come to a nice toasted, beautiful color. And here you can see our bread for our baked. All right, guys. And here you go. A beautiful baked vegetarian penne pasta.
I'm so excited. It looks so good.
Here, go eat.
Oh.
Thanks for joining me today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I know I enjoyed making this pasta. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye, y'all.
It needs a little more red sauce for me.
Well, I use more than the 24 ounces that it called for.
Yeah, so if I make it again, we'll just use extra pasta sauce.
Yeah, I don't see what it'd hurt to add extra pasta sauce. This drunk lush over here.
Hey, I am not. I only had one glass of champagne.